Hi everyone, my name is Verity and I'm here today to take you through a nice mobility and stretch session. Now this is as part of Mental Health Awareness Week that has been running all week, and the theme of it has been kindness, and what they have been focusing on is to be kind to ourselves. Now especially through this time, you've been helping so many people, looking after them, caring for them, and HCPA have been working really hard to support vulnerable people and the people that you look after. However, there should also be time for you. So go through these next 15 minutes with me as I take you through some nice exercises, nothing too vigorous, just focusing on taking some time out for you. Remember, there's also some mindfulness and Tai Chi exercises as well on our YouTube channel, which you can find on our resources page. Through this, take your time, concentrate on your breathing, have some water nearby to keep you hydrated, and we're just going to go nice and slow, moving through the body. So let's get moving together. So to begin with, make sure you've got nice space around you, that you're not bumping into anything, and we're going to start with our upper body and shoulders. So moving into a 4-point kneeling position. Now if your knees are not great, use some cushions to help you on this one. So 4-point kneeling position, like so. From here, I want you to focus on the top of your upper back, so top of your shoulders, as you bring your shoulders together and then spread apart, keeping your hips nice and still, just focusing on your shoulders drawing together, so squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then relaxing as you start to lift the chest. Lower the chest as the shoulders come. Now if you look at my elbows, they've got a soft bend. Try not to lock those out. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Do 2 more. And number 2. From here, still in your 4-point kneeling position, we're going to work the spine a little bit more. So I want you to imagine you've got a tail coming that you've got behind you. You're going to tuck your chin, and you're going to try and tuck your tailbone under and take your spine up to the ceiling. From here, you're going to drop your tummy to the floor, lift the chest, careful not to put too much stress on the neck, and then breathing in, breathe out as you lift your spine up to the ceiling, and breathe in as you drop your tummy down to the floor. Shoulders back, feeling the movement through your spine. Breathing out and in. I want to do this for a minute or so. Breathing out, tucking that tailbone under, and then feeling the hips and the pelvis move. Breathing out and in. We're going to do one more together. Breathing out and in. Now still onto your knees, again using cushions if you need to. We're going to bring one foot in front like so. Now nice and tall, tummy pulled in. Imagine that your hips, they're on a pivot, so we can start to move them backwards and forwards. And I want you to tuck the tailbone in and draw the hips forward. You're going to start to feel a stretch through the top of the hip, and just slightly lean forward with that front knee. Squeeze the bottom and come back again. Breathe in and out and back. Breathe in and out, squeeze the bottom, start to come forward, feeling it through the top of the hip and potentially down the thigh as well. Squeeze the bottom, hips forward, breathing in and out as you slowly start to come forward. From here, we can start to get a little bit more spinal movement as well. So reaching the arm up of the same side you're stretching, have the other arm out into a T position, and as you start to lean forward, you're moving the spine rotating in that direction. And again, squeeze the bottom, hips forward, reach up tall, and then you're rotating. So you should feel it through the spine. And back. We're going to do one more. Reach up first, squeeze the bottom, hips forward, arm out wide. Bring both knees down. We're then going to try and lower the bottom down towards the heels. Reach the arms forward, lower the chest down. Relax the head. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, just go as far as you can. Your breathing's going to allow you to go a little bit further every time. So on that out breath, see if you can just lower the chest even further. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. From here, let's change legs, going back towards the hips. Bring the other foot back out in front. Squeeze the bottom again, hips drawn forward, we're focusing on the top of the other hip. Squeeze the bottom, tuck that tailbone under like we spoke to before, and you're slowly moving forward. Again, keeping the shoulders back, proud chest. Breathing in and out. And back. Breathing in and out. Feeling the stretch through the hips and back. Breathing in and out. When you're ready, if you want to start rotating through the spine, reach up the arm the same side as you're stretching. The other arm comes out into a T position and we're turning. As you lean forward and back. Squeeze the bottom, hips forward, we're reaching up and turning and back. And I want you to think about your spine. Think about your movement, reaching up, out wide. And back. Reaching up, last one, out wide and back. Coming back down onto your knees, we're going to reach forward again into our recovery position, reaching the arms out, breathing in through the nose and out as you lower your bottom down towards the heels, lowering the chest towards the floor. And maybe you feel like you can go a little bit lower this time. Breathing in and out as you go a little bit further. From here, we're going to concentrate on the backs, the legs next. So still in that kneeling position. If you can't do your kneeling position, I'm going to show you an alternative. One knee down and the other leg out in front. Soft bend in the knee. And we're slowly going to just walk our hand down towards the ankles. So we lean forward, hands onto the floor if you can, feeling a stretch through the hamstrings. If that's uncomfortable for you, sitting down. Again, bringing one leg out. And we're walking the hands down as we lower down. Holding the stretch, 20 seconds. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And see if you can go a little bit lower. Relax the toes. And from here, if you're staying seated, change over your legs, bring your legs together, bring one foot towards the inside of the leg, so you've got the other leg straight and you're walking down. If you're on your knees, it looks like this, one knee down, one leg out, and nice soft bend in the knee as you start to walk down the leg. Hands onto the floor to challenge you a little bit further into the stretch. breathing all the time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 20 seconds again each side. And we're going to finish off with one last exercise for the hips, then returning back to our recovery position. Okay, coming back down onto your knees, we're going to do the right side first. So stretching out the left leg behind you, you're going to bring the right knee in front, so in like a split stance position, hands onto the floor. From here, you're going to bring your foot out in front of you and you're going to lower your hips down. Now I want you to try and think about the left hip coming down to the right heel, and you're going to start to feel it through the right hip. Nice and slowly as you do lower yourself down. Now to encourage a deeper stretch, reach your arms out in front, or just sit up a little bit more to reduce that stretch. And it's a really lovely exercise to open out the hips. Again, nice and steady with your breathing. And on the out breath, see if you can lower yourself down even further. Reaching the arms out if you can. When you're ready, start to come back up onto both knees. From here, the right leg stretches behind and the left knee comes forward like that split stance position. Bring the foot out towards the thigh, and as you start to lower yourself down, we're concentrating on the right hip coming down to the heel, and as you start to lower yourself down, feeling it through the left hip right on the side. See if you can start to reach the arms out in front, but remember, steady with the breathing, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And on the out breath, you're seeing if you can encourage a deeper stretch, bringing the hip further down to the heel or bringing your chest lower down to your thigh. 20 seconds on this one. Or just do whatever's good for you. Remember, this is all about you, all about moving, feeling active, taking your mind off everyday stresses. And once you finish there, bring your knees back to that starting position as we start to go into that recovery position again. Sit back, reach the arms out, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. See if you can go down a little bit lower now. And when you're ready, slowly start to bring yourself up. And that's the mobility and stretching session done. Remember to stay hydrated, keeping well and keeping active. Let's all keep moving together.